Billy Summers by Stephen King is a crime thriller novel. The protagonist and the storyline grabs you immediately. Stephen King is among the best authors in the world. He has published more than 100 novels and short stories in almost all genres. He is mostly known as the master of horror novels. However, in this novel there is no horror or supernatural elements. Billy is an Iraq War vet sniper, who has now turned into a professional contract killer. He uses some unknown identities as cover, one of which is an author. The pacing is quite slow for the first half of the novel, as Billy's personality is set up. We find out about his past traumas, and his skills, observant, and sharp nature. Billy appears to get some cathartic benefit from use of his cover as an author to communicate his internal thoughts. Some of my favorite parts of the novel were his initial writing efforts. Halfway through the novel and we meet Alice, another person who has endured her own brutal traumas. At the point that Billy meets Alice, the novel transforms into more of a vengeance journey, chasing down the bad people to make them pay for their wrongdoings. This change in speed and motive nearly makes it appear to be an alternate story, and I keep thinking about whether this part was written after the pandemic. There are likewise a couple of cool Easter eggs, or references to places from other King novels, that I'm certain constant readers will like them. Billy Summers is the kind of person who has a heart for money and humanity. He's not actually a hero, but he's certainly not a heartless person. Billy's story is very well developed and shares a person that has a hard adolescence and post-trauma from a profession as a sniper in the military. Everything from the connections Billy has to the war stories he conveys from Iraq, grabs you in this non-typical Stephen King novel. Alice, a girl that Billy saves from a horrible gang rape, goes with him in look for vengeance. He becomes connected to Alice's world and the terrifying ordeal she went through. Billy currently has somebody he believes he needs to find justice for. Along the way he ends up in a manner he won't ever know. I absolutely loved Billy Summers by Stephen King because of the characters Billy and Alice. The finishing had some bittersweet twists and tied into the real message of this novel.
Thanks for listening this book review podcast. If you like this review, don't forget to follow, so that you do not miss any of our future podcast. Also show us your love by sharing it with your friends and family.